Chloe Condon here, and wow, can you believe it? We are on the final solution for Seasons of Serverless. Thanks to everyone who's joined us on the challenge. Now, if you haven't looked at our challenges, there's still time to complete them if you're looking to learn things all about Azure, from kebabs to chocolates to ladoos. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty full here. Thank you to everyone who participated, and don't forget, all of these challenges are still available online in our GitHub repo linked below, and you can do all of the Microsoft Learn challenges for free whenever you want. Now let's check in with our MSAs from Africa and see what this week's solution is. Take it away.
I'm Bethany Jepchumba, a Gold Student Ambassador from Kenya, currently in my 4th year at Jomo Kenyatta University.
My name is Adefemi Afuwape. I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's degree in computer science from the University of Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria.
Hello, my name is Felix Omuok. I'm Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador from Kenya and also a CS student at Kirinyaga University.
Africa is a unique continent with diverse cultures and customs, and each culture comes with their own food and traditions.
We got the chance to participate in the Seasons of Serverless with my fellow students Adefemi and Bethany. And our project was inspired by the fact that Africa as a continent has a diverse culture, and you'll find that each and every region in every country have their own traditional dishes that they cherish so much.
So what this application does is it displays a map, and on this map you could actually navigate. Basically what we are targeting right now is Africa. So on this map you can actually navigate to each country in Africa and each region in the particular country.
For instance, in Kenya, each region has its own indigenous food. For me, for example, I come from the Rift Valley region, where our most valuable drink is called the mursik, which is like an energizer for the athletes.
So for now, we are focusing on 2 countries, which is Nigeria and Kenya. And for Nigeria, we have about 5 regions in Nigeria, and for each region there is actually is a food that is specific to that particular region.
So our aim was to bring together all the different recipes for the different traditional dishes, so that somebody who has forgotten how to prepare these dishes can easily find them, especially for those in the urban areas.
So one of the things that inspired us to come up with this is during this festive season, and like the previous ones, we don't have the luxury of traveling back at home because of the coronavirus. Therefore, we decided to bring the food, the different recipes to people wherever they are. So people can be able to share the traditional dishes and bring back the memories they shared, rekindle the different memories they shared with their families.
So our project is called the Recipe Connector. So this is the landing page of our application. So the content is running on JavaScript and the backend is running on Azure Functions. We also incorporated Azure Map just to help somebody navigate to different regions. So somebody can zoom in or zoom out and go to whatever the region they like. So for example, if I click on this specific recipe, I can see the local dish name, the ingredients and the steps. Somebody can also search by the name of the local dish. So for example, I type mokimo. It autocompletes and suggests for me the possible dishes I'm looking for. So if I click on mokimo, it zooms to that specific region and it brings that recipe. So you can see the local dish name is mokimo. I can see the ingredients, the steps. So the backend runs on Azure Functions, and it's a simple function that we wrote on Node.js, and we are using Azure Cosmos DB as our database, specifically the MongoDB API. So you can see this is our database, this is our collection, and the specific document. So if I click on this document, you can see the structure of these documents. We have the local soup name, the English name, we have the ingredients and the steps for preparing that specific dish, the coordinates, and the state. So the reason why we have the state in an array, we are assuming these states are under this specific region. So the coordinates that you are storing belong to this specific region. So if somebody starts by state, for example, Mombasa, then we are going to bring this specific the recipe in this specific region. So this simply because in most cases you can find that a number of states they share a common dish. So that's why we have them in an array. Yeah. So our application, our function is running on localhost 7041, and I can just go to that specific endpoint. So by default, when you hit this endpoint, that is the API stock the recipes, it brings a list of all the recipes that we have in our database, and somebody can easily search. So if you pass a query string, for example, search, it will, or if I just type, for example, search, and I, for example, type the name is ugali, and click on search, it brings back that specific recipe, and you can see the name of that, the local soup name is ugali. So let me get back to the main application. So this is our index file where we have our function. So because we're using MongoDB, because we're using the Cosmos DB MongoDB API, we have to connect to that specific database. And over here, I'm bringing the database connection string, which we are storing on our process environment. And over here, we initialize the database. We are loading the database using the MongoDB client. And this is the main function. So what happens? I call the database connection. So once you call the database connection, we have to get the query string. Let's say somebody searches for maybe ugali, then we look for this specific query string that is search, and we store it to this variable. So if in any case somebody passed that specific query string, then we are going to get it, that specific query string, and we are going to get that specific query string, and we are using MongoDB autocomplete functionality. So this one easily searches, this one can easily for a string, and also it accommodates for maybe typing error. That's why we have the fuzzy search. So if in any case somebody doesn't know the correct spelling of a given dish, then this one is going to handle that. So once we get that specific recipe, we convert it into an array. But if in any case somebody did not pass this, if this condition is not met, if somebody did not pass the search query string, then we are going to return all the recipes in our database. So that's how it works. And at the end, we return a status of 200 by default, and then the response, which is either the specific recipe or all the recipes in our database. So that is all. And if there's any error, we catch it over here. So that is how simple this Azure functions is. Yeah. So thank you so much, and we'll meet next time.